Hi guys. Well, it's been a while since I've done a video, and I want to apologize. We've had a lot going on, and I just hadn't broke the camera out. But I wanted to do this video first off to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. But to let you know what's been going on. Where we are, what we're going to do, everything like that. So, as far as where we are, right now we're in New Mexico. And we're on our way to Quartzsite, Arizona for the winter. If you remember back when we were in Michigan, we were going to go down to Gettysburg and stay a while at Gettysburg, go down into West Virginia and North Carolina, and then back up toward Glasgow. But while we were in Michigan, Sue's dad took a turn for the worse. So we had to cancel all of our plans, and we loaded up the camper and came back to Glasgow. Sue and her sisters sat with him day and night for about a month, and he passed. Now, Sue's dad was, he retired as chief of the Glasgow Fire Department. He was actually the very first paid firefighter for the city of Glasgow. He started back in the 30s, and he was 97 years old. He was a World War II vet, served in the Navy, was on a destroyer, and saw action. And so they had his funeral. They had a combination of a firefighter's funeral and veterans, and it was pretty elaborate. He was taken to the cemetery on a fire truck. They had the fire trucks with the flags and everything. It was just it was something to see. Military, they done 21 gun salute. He had a flag draped coffin and everything. It was just very, very elaborate. So we were there in Glasgow, and Sue was working with her sisters to, get all the arrangements made and everything. And the chair I'm sitting in right now tore up. So I ended up getting the dealership. They sent a control box, which they said that would fix it, but it didn't. And so I ended up having to get a new motor for it. And so that took a good while to get a motor sent from the factory. Parts for these RVs right now are crazy because they can't build them fast enough. But that was just the start of our troubles. We got up one morning and smelled sewage. I checked the toilet, thought maybe the seal had broke or whatever, but as it turned out, our black tank failed, busted, and it just soaked the underbelly. I called around to all the repair shops within 200 miles, and nobody wanted to fool with the black tank. They just said they just didn't do it. So I ended up pulling the underbelly off, getting all the insulation out of it, rinsing everything out, getting it all cleaned and everything, and we cleaned all of that out, dried it out for several days. Then I put all new insulation back in, recapped it back up, and we ordered a composting toilet. Um, Really wish we'd have done that from the get go. The composting toilet is really great. It You put in peat moss. It's a specially designed toilet for this, and it's great when you're boondocking because you don't have to fool with the black tank. You don't have to have a dump station or anything like that for your black sewage. Um, the the toilet has a agitator down in it. You put peat moss down in there. Um, the toilet is designed to separate out the liquids and the solids. The liquids goes in a tank, which you take out and dump. You can put it in a storm drain, or as they said, anywhere you can pee outside, you can pour that. So it's not really a problem. And as far as the solid waste, it doesn't smell. When you go to change it out, you have to change it about every 3 weeks. You go in and you dump it into a 13-gallon garbage bag, tie it up, throw it in the garbage. Nothing special has to be done with it. As far as what you smell when you're dumping it out, it smells just like fresh plowed ground, dirt. There's no odor, no foul odor or anything to it. So it's been fantastic, and we've really liked that. We capped off the black tank. It's empty. We don't have to worry with it any longer. So that's been a godsend in a way, to get that out of the way. We're going to be boondocking here before too awful long, so we don't have to worry about the sewage part. Of course, we still have to deal with the gray water, which is your shower and your kitchen sink and stuff. But that's really nothing compared to the sewage. And so, since we're going to be doing a lot of boondocking and everything, we decided to add 3 more Battleborn batteries. So Mike and Leanna, the dry campers that done our original solar install, they were close by, just by chance. So we got the batteries. Mike and Leanna came up and he installed the new batteries in the bay. So now we've got 600 amps of battery. And so that's going to let us go out and boondock and have electricity, and not have to worry about it. And it's going to be well worth it to have that much power and everything available. So when we're out and off grid, we don't know the difference. Everything still works. The other thing that was going on during all this time, Sue and her sisters were, getting taking care of getting his estate settled and everything. The family was going through all their stuff and everything, getting it separated out and everything. And so Sue did not like the table and chairs that came with the camper. It was just a table that came out from the wall and had 4 chairs. And so I took that out, and what she wanted was a table lengthwise um, that could have storage underneath. So I put my thinking cap on and came up with a plan. And so now she has a table that's roughly 6 feet uh, that runs from just right here's the edge of it, you can see, uh, down to the end of the wall down there. Uh, it has a leaf that is folded down when we travel. But if we want to use the table as a table, we can fold the leaf up. And I made things to slide out to hold the leaf up. Sue likes to paint, and the other table just wasn't very good for her setting her painting stuff up and everything. Now she has room when we're out. If she wants to paint, she can set everything up in there the way she wants. Everything's great. So we got that fixed, and actually weight wise it ended up not weighing as much as the table that was in there to begin with. So that all worked out. Now, where are we going? Okay, right now we are, like I said, we are in New Mexico. We're heading for Quartzsite, Arizona. Since we haven't been there before, I wasn't going to take a chance on just boondocking since I've never been there before. So we got a campground. It's America's RV Park in downtown Quartzsite for the entire month of January. So we're going to be in that RV park. We'll have full hookups, water and electric, and we can hook up our gray water and for showers and stuff like that. And we're going to stay there the entire month of January. So while we're there, we're going to go out and scope out the desert. There's lots to see out there. So we're going to go, check everything out. And so then in February, we will go out and scope out these places. We've looked it over and everything, and go out and boondock, be off grid. And probably in March, we're talking about maybe going north a little bit up to maybe Lake Havasu. There's BLM land up there. That's Bureau of Land Management. And we'll probably go up there and boondock up there before we start heading up the west coast. Now, originally our plans were Mike and Leanna with the Dry Campers had the idea of taking a trip to Alaska this summer. And there was about 15 campers that wanted to go, and we were all going to meet up at the Canadian border and caravan all the way up to Alaska. But with the COVID and the borders closed and everything, they've decided to postpone that. But we are going to do it in 2021 in the summer. We're all going to get together, caravan up there. That works a lot better because if you have a breakdown or something like that, you got plenty of people around to help and everything. Plus you learn or get to meet new people and everything. It's a lot of fun traveling with a group. But they did still want to do a meetup somewhere up in the northwest. So that'll probably come about in probably June, probably more likely. They haven't finalized those. But also one of the things that I wanted to do was to go over to South Dakota. Of course, most of you know that we domiciled and set up residence in South Dakota. When we did that, my Kentucky concealed carry permit was no good anymore. in order to get a concealed permit in South Dakota, you have to actually be in the state for 30 days. So the company that does our mail, America's Mailbox, they take care of forwarding all of our mail to us. They get our vehicles registered. When it comes time for the license plates, they'll take care of all that for us and everything, so we don't have to go back to South Dakota. But they have a campground, and you can go up there and spend 30 days in the campground to qualify for the concealed carry. On the 31st day, they give you the permit, and there's no classes or anything you have to do. You just have to be in the state for 30 days and be a resident. So that was one of the things I was hoping to do, and we'll see if that works out. So thank you for being patient with us. We have lost a few subscribers. I guess because I hadn't done a video in a while, and I am truly sorry. That's going to change. We'll be doing regular videos on where we are and what we're doing. But I do thank the ones sincerely that have hung around and supported our channel. And so I want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year. Please stay safe. Wear your mask. Social distance. I know a lot of people are saying COVID is nothing, but it is. I mean, lots of people are dying with it, and we've had a few family members that's actually come very, very close to dying with it. So I'm hoping that 2021 turns out to be a lot better year than 2020 has been, but it is what it is. And like I said, we'll be doing more videos. I'll do another one when we get to quartzsite and get set up, show you our campground and everything. Be doing some drone flights and stuff down there. So thank you. And if you are not a subscriber to our channel, click the subscribe button, and also click the little bell icon that's beside of it. That way when I post a new video, you'll get notified and you'll know that we put up a new video. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye until the next, and we'll see y'all down the road. If you liked our video, please subscribe, leave us a comment, and give us a big thumbs up. And in the meantime, be thankful, be grateful, and be blessed. May God bless each and every one of you.